All right, now welcome to AC Custom Designs. If you haven't been following my little mini series on me sheetrocking a horrible ceiling, we moved in here 21 years ago, and basically this is what we walked into. Now some of this is damage from the bathroom and from the rain. I have since had all my roofs repaired. So, and I waited about a year to make sure that we weren't going to have any more problems. But as you can see, it's looking pretty stellar. This isn't what I do for a living. This is something that I do because I would like to save money. So we're looking at 3/8 sheetrock, which you'd appreciate if you're doing the job alone, which I do. So what you're looking at up here are step-down shims made out of sheetrock, and that's how far off my ceiling is. It basically is like a wave. So I had to shim all along the roof. This is by far the craziest uneven space. So that's tip number one should you ever have to do something like this. I'm going to give you the other tips. So you're going to want to have pieces like this cut just so that you're ready to have them as fillers. I highly recommend if you have a pin gun, that is amazing for putting those pieces in quickly. I even used it on big pieces of rock to give me a chance to get the screws in. Because like I said, I'm working alone. With that being said, this is the next tip. Make these guys out of your 2x4 and your scrap. They are your friends. They always show up on time, more so than me. All right, so that's that tip. You're going to want to have a really long, the longest level that you have. I think that's about 73 inches. That really helped me figure out what I needed to do even before that strip was up. Okay, so it helped me to figure out what I need to fill in. What other tips? If you have 3 screw guns, definitely have them available. This is a regular Phillips. This here is the driver bit, which is going to help the screw sit just beneath the surface of the rock. All right, I'm having a little bit of a problem with mine, probably because I'm new at it, but it seems like I'd like it to sink a little bit more. And then here's the third one, which I'm doing some countersinking with. Okay, what else do I have? You've got to have your bagels. That's going to help you through the day. I am using 2 size screws because you can imagine what I have to go through. This is my main go-to 2-inch screws that I'm using for this purpose here, because you can see I'm going through sheetrock, existing sheetrock, and then I have to go even beyond that. I picked up 4-inch. They're actually out here. Four-inch, because I am going to have to go through all of that. So I think that's going to help me out when I have to get through all of that. So, all right, so having the right size screw is definitely something else. Use the square, blah blah blah. Oh, if you don't know that this exists, then you're going to want to know about this. So this here, is for the lights, to hang your lights. Okay, so if you've got access, and I had to cut those spaces away, by the way, so that I could get at the studs and go ahead and nail that in. Well, I don't have that leisure. I'll show you what I mean. So this is what you're going to want to get. And don't hang your ceiling fans with this. I heard a story about that. So here's my hole. Oh, that's the other tip. You're going to want to get a sheetrock hole cutter. So this guy here is going to fit right up in there, and all you have to do is tighten those screws, and it's going to pull that metal against the side. Perfect when you don't have studs or joists to screw into. So that is that. What else was I going to show you? Oh, here it is hiding in the mess. This here is a circle color. That's how I made that that circle up there. Okay, so you basically just set it for how I think that was 6 inch or so, and you just put that on your drill. Okay, that'll go into right inside your drill, and away you go. And if you are worried about dust and all that, which I'm not really concerned right now, there is a shield cover that you can use, and I don't know where it is, but that'll stop the dust from flying down in your face. Highly recommend getting, another tip is some kind of lamp like this. Look up this, the video on that. I did a review. Those were sent to SE Custom Designs for them, and they're my best friends. Those wings fold out, so it can spread out the, in this case they're folded up so they can spread out the light. Oh yes, you're going to want to get these guys, the ceramic, it says here keyless lamp holder. You're going to want to get these guys here because they're great for construction. I just picked that one up, and I'll go ahead and I'll put it up in there. So because I have to pick out lighting. I got to pick out lighting for that. I got to pick up lighting for this. Figure while I'm over here, I might as well put in a light just for the sink area. I always regretted not doing that because this here was my work that got ruined by all the rain, but that's no longer a problem. So I put this in. Did a lot of work in this kitchen. If you haven't seen the previous videos, well, let's just talk about it. So I put these doors in. There used to be a door that would open up this way. It'd come in, and then there would be a door here, and you would go in. On this side was a wall that went all the ways across over into the dining room. And so what I did is I just knocked out all the walls, this wall here, and look at all the room it gave me. Plus I was able to throw in a window. So I'm a QA software guy in the daytime. Nights and weekends, I'm really done in my wood shop. That's where I like to be. But at this point, my wife's away in Tennessee for a couple weeks, so I thought, let's go ahead and give her a big surprise when she comes home. Long overdue projects. I'm sure you guys and gals got those stories going on where you have so many things through the years. We've been here about 21, 22 years. Kids are grown up, all moved out but one. And so I'm just getting around to a lot of projects now. So I've sheetrocked most of the ceilings, getting better. Most of them, meaning all of them. I got this one here I'm finishing up, and then there's one more up in the hallway. But you get better at a thing the longer you do it. All right, take care. God bless. We'll do our usual goodbye. Shalom uvracha. Totzin tzajin. Mastalami. Take care. Stay safe out there. And have fun on the projects. Oh, so you can see there I use shims along there to receive the rock evenly from this point here over to there. Forgot to mention that. All right, take care.